let's get wacky. Tejano norteño, we talk to them all. Su servidor el bomb, Bomba Gómez, su compa Eddie el producer. And now it's time for Bumpa's Wacky Wednesday.
Here's this week's Wacky Wednesday Classic. And that was a Wacky Wednesday Classic. Remember that one?
Hey, ¿qué tal? Te saluda Eric Mazore y bueno, pues te quiero recomendar que veas a mi amigo el Bumper, las mejores entrevistas, el mejor contenido, todo lo que quieras saber aquí en Bumper's Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered, the real deal. No pre-planning, no chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gómez.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, live from the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas. And if you're looking at the background saying, Bumper, where the hell are you? Don't worry about it, right? Don't worry about where we're at. But we want to give a big thank you to our hosts, Mr. Fernando and Joey and all the people here from Musica Records. Thank you guys so much for hosting us this evening. And it's always a pleasure here with these high caliber people in the industry. And they support what me and Eddie are doing, so we greatly appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, man, thank you so much. You could be doing 100 different things this Wednesday night, and we know Mexico starts in a few minutes. We get it. But, hey, you put us on the big screen, you put Mexico on the TV, and we're good. No pedo, right? So if you're joining us for the very first time, welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. The show is absolutely free. We only ask you guys to do one thing. That's to like, subscribe, and share. So if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit the bell, you hit all that stuff. You're subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on Facebook, man, share the feed. We would greatly appreciate it. Maybe you make somebody's night tonight. Tonight's going to be very special, man. And I say special because here at Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, we love preaching and we love talking about the future and what we need to do to keep our industry moving and alive and stuff. And tonight's going to be a prime example of that, a prime example of that. If you guys were able to tune in with us last week at our home away from home at Gilbert's Mexican Restaurant, we had a special guest, right? We had a special guest come on through a few songs with Jordan and Grupo Asalto, and this kid he blew it out the water, man. He absolutely blew it out the water. He's been around for a long time. He's doing big things on social media. He's been all over the TV stations here in San Antonio and South Texas doing his thing. And, man, I can't wait for you guys to get to meet this kid personally because he just has that, you know, when you meet somebody and they just have that aura, they have that vibe like, hey, nobody's forcing me to do this. I love doing this, right? And tonight you're going to see that. You're going to see that on full display. Not only that, we got monster musicians here as well in the background. You might recognize a few faces once we get the band going. Hey, this is what it's about, man. People supporting each other and trying to give you guys the best thing that we can give you, right? So before we get started, I want to give a big thank you to Eddie. Eddie. There's a lot of Eddies here, No, shout out to Eddie, man. Thank you, Eddie Hernandez. Great job always producing the show. To our homies, Richard and G-Man, Soundwave Productions. Thank you guys for being here doing the sound tonight. So if we sound kind of funny, hit up G-Man. If you guys know him personally, hit him up on his phone. Let him know that he's not doing a good... I'm just messing with you, man. G's always doing a great job, man. But, yeah, man, saludos to everybody tuning in. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are in for a great show. And like I told you guys before, if you got a coffee table, move it right now. I'm telling you right now, move it to the side because we're not responsible for any broken toes, any jam toes, any trips, any of that, because tonight you're going to want to dance. I can promise you that, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, our guest this evening comes from the big city. If you like peanuts, you know what I'm talking about. Comes from the big city, the big town of Floresville, Texas. If you don't know where that's at, you leave San Antonio on 181 South, and that's the first big town that you come to. Love Floresville, great little place. And today's going to be, I'm not going to cuss because we got a minor in the house. Tonight's going to be super awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, make some noise for my good friend, Marco Triunfo.
Dejaste solo. Oh, ya que el nido de ayer ya no está para ti, quedado solo. Tú me reprochas ahora porque no esperé, si es que tanto te quise. nuevo amor. Ahora que no hay nada para ti, porque estás tan sola. Tu amor fue un manantial en mi existir, pero cuando te fuiste se secó. Si tu besé por ti se me quitó, te quedaste sola. Te sentiste paloma y te fuiste a volar y me dejaste solo. Hoy aquel nido de ayer ya no está para ti, se ha quedado solo. ¿Por qué volviste ahora, corazón? Ahora que ya tengo nuevo amor. Para ti, porque estás tan sola. Tu amor fue un manantial en mi existir, pero cuando te fuiste se secó. Si tu besé por ti se me quitó, te quedaste sola.
Damn it, boy. That's what I'm talking about right there. Way to start the show, Marco.
Thank you.
Man, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you, Bumper. Thank you.
Long time no see, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long 7 days, man. It's been a
Yep.
long 7 days. No, Marco, welcome to the show, man. We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate you coming, here to do the show. And then you put piecing this. You got monsters behind you. Yeah, you got monsters behind you. So before we even get started, I'm going to let you introduce everybody all the way around. And if you get stuck, I'll help you.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have Demo here. He's been with me for, I don't know how long.
Yeah, he's been jamming out with Marco since he was like 3 years old. We got videos of him when he first started. So our compadre here at Temo Alanis.
Yes, thank you. Then we have,
There's a lot of future for this young man. Va a ser bien chingón.
3 years old? Dang, bro. Were you playing the accordion at 3?
I tried to with the toy accordion.
The accordion's probably bigger than you walking forward, falling
No,
forward,
he
man.
started on the drums, actually on electric drums, and have videos of Temo playing the accordion. I'm trying to play the bajo sexto, and he's playing the drums.
Nice, nice. So you have Temo. Who's this guy next to you? You forgot the main vato, bro.
So,
Hey, ¿qué pasó, Marquis?
Come
this
on.
is my dad, Marco. He's been with me, ever
Forever.
since I was born, yeah. Yeah, and he's really helped me along the way, and I'm really thankful for that.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And who do we have behind me over here? You know this guy?
Oh, yeah. So this is our friend, good friend, Joel Magued. He's been following me ever since I started my TikTok and Instagram. So he's been really supportive of us, reposting my videos, helping us out on like what we should do on social media. So he's really helped us.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us right now and you're an up-and-coming artist, or shit, maybe you're just an artist that don't like doing social media, you don't even know where to go, what to do, this is the guy you got to call right here behind me, man. Hit him up. You can look him up on TikTok, Facebook. He's got all the social media sites. He works with some big dogs, and he works with some new people, but he's good at what he does. So again, if you're a band, you're looking to promote, how to move your social media a little bit more, this is the guy you got to talk to. And he's also an amazing conguero right here. He's behind me. I told him that's the one instrument that I could never understand, or even understand where the beat comes in. He tried to explain to me, but it's like science. I ain't got time for all that, right, Joe? And then right behind us on drums, man, we got a piece of, what was that band I was telling you about, Miguel? Dream Theater. What's that? Dream Theater. Dream Theater, baby. We got pieces of Dream Theater. If those of you that like that kind of music, we got 2 ex-members of Dream Theater here with us. There happen to be a father and son. You might have seen him before on my show. Migs, right here, man. What's up, Migs? I know you don't got a mic. Just say what's up. At least to your mom, because now she's going to get mad. All right? And then we got his dad over here on bass, Mr. Miguel Hernandez, also a Tejano recording artist right over here, filling in on bass. So, again, some monster musicians behind us, and we're all here to have a great time. And to showcase this young guy right here. And speaking of showcase, Marco, we started the show, man, with the video of you.
Yeah.
Right? And that was for the
Texas Folk Live Big Squeeze.
I should know that. The Texas Folks Like Big Squeeze. I've hosted many of those, hosted those in Dallas and the Valley and Austin before. I don't think maybe any of the ones was I hosting any of the ones that you were on? No?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think
So that's kind of why I probably didn't recognize you, right? Because I've done those and I've seen the amount of talent. And what made me really pound my chest is that you're from the 210 area. You
Oh, yeah.
well, Floresville's what, 361 or they're 210? Huh?
Yeah.
830. They're 830. So, but you're still here in our general vicinity because, bro, let me tell you, those kids in El Bayuco,
Oh, yeah.
shit, bro, those dudes, even the young ones, bro, they're heavy over there. You know what I'm saying? Really, really good. So I got to do one there in Edinburgh and got to see the amount of talent. But when I saw you and I saw that you won and you're from Forbes, I'm like, all right, hell one. We got one from around the area. Marco, so how long have you been playing the cordion, bro? Before you answer that, what was your first instrument that you ever played?
So I first started on drums, right? It was drums. So my grandma, she had bought me a toy drum set from, what was it? Dollar General. Yeah, it
one
was,
of those,
yeah. And, I would just set it up in our living room, play the music, and I would just jam out, try to be like Rene, because he's a huge inspiration for me. So, and then that's where it pretty much started, and my parents said that sometimes I would finish on beat, right?
Yeah, so my wife, she was doing some things around the house, so she put the Intocable DVD video, and then he just gravitated towards it, right? And then so we saw that he's kind of jamming out, so we got him that drum set. My mom got him that drum set, my parents, and then we'd be doing stuff, and he'd be right in front of the TV jamming and on beat, ending on time. I was like, man, there's something going on here. And then we also got him a toy accordion, y también like he play along with the music, obviously not on the right notes, right? But we could see about 18 months old that something was going on.
He had that musical gene in him.
Yep.
Hey, and are you a musico?
I try to be, but I'm not. Nowhere close. I play bass at church, pero they got to put the notes in front of me, and I do my best to follow. But
So you read music?
No, they put the key right. I can't read music. Le ponen A, So kind of cheating a little bit. But,
I hear you.
And I play the drums a little bit. That's what I like the most, because también Rene was being Intocable, being our favorite band. That was what I gravitated to. Yes, sir.
What was really cool about that video, man, is that you kind of took us on a little accordion ride, man. So tell us about how did you pick that set or those songs to play for that special event right there?
So me and my dad, we were talking about the song we were gonna do, and we were like, man, we want something kind of like different, just to kind of stick out. So we were thinking, man, what do we do? So we were just like, let's just look for another song. But then my cousin Juanito, he's the one that taught me how to play the accordion, and he said, well, why don't we do it circle? And then in those pauses for the solos, we can put in different songs like Coqueta, Tejanito, in those songs. So we were like, yeah, let's do it. So we got together with the demo here, and we figured out the songs, and we transposed some of it, and we were able to figure it out.
Hey, does Demo ever give you the look when you want to do something? Because I'm sure he's been playing that bajo for a long time. Does he ever give you the look like, I don't know if you want to do that? Yeah?
He gives me that look to me.
Yeah, so
Hell yeah.
And the same thing, because we wanted exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to do like a musical journey, right? We wanted to do something different. And so when my sobrino Juan came up with that idea, I was like, man, so we can interject those songs, a cumbia, wapango, right? And end it with Tragos Amargos and get that reaction from the crowd, which you saw in the video, right?
Yeah.
It did. It hit the mark. So I was like, man, it worked out great. And we got a lot of compliments on it. But we broke our head quite a bit to figure that out. It was a lot of long nights figuring it out and practicing. We do practice with Juan, and then we'd come over here, practice with Demo the next night. So we get home at 10 o'clock. And then he still had to do his homework, and so it was a long month.
And get ready for soccer games.
And
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
Man, so that was
was
my
a big thing.
my next question. So you play? I mean, right now, how old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11. You're about to be 12.
Yeah, about to be 12 in November.
Dang, you know, remember when I was 11 years old, I was break dancing at the Boys and Girls Club, bro. How about that, Demo? You used to break dance or no? You used to break dance or no?
A little bit. I dance different.
There you go. I hear you. So Temo, where are you from, Carnal?
I live in Kingsville, Texas, home of the King Ranch.
Yes, sir.
My guy work here in Kennedy, Texas. So I'm pretty close to him, and that's why I can make time and get with him and practice.
Oh,
But I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy his talent, man. He's from 0 to 100 right now. You know what I mean?
so
He's a sponge. Any song, norteño, tejano, conjunto. Man, he has a lot of songs. If you were to ask him songs, I bet you he probably knows more than 100 songs.
Hey, Marco, do you find yourself? You know, a lot of kids, they play video games, they do all kinds of different things like that. Do you find yourself like going in your room and without your dad telling you, like, hey, you picked up accordion and you just, hey, I want to learn this song, and you go at it? Do you do that a lot?
Oh yeah, I do that pretty much every day. That's my hobby, pretty much.
So you put it on YouTube and watch them or listen to them, or how does an 11-year-old do that, man?
So for me, what I do, I put on the song and then I'll listen to it a couple times. I'll be like, okay, it's in this key and it does like follows this scale or whatever. Then once I can listen to it, I'll be like, okay, it's in D and it starts off in A or something, and then I'll listen to that, keep listening to it, and then eventually I'll get the song, and then I'll eventually perfect it, or yeah. And then make sure I have it down completely, and then I can start like playing it with other people.
Hey, and do you kick down your door and go tell you, Dad, check it out, I learned this one, or no? You just surprise them later.
it gets to a point, Bumper, till we tell me, yeah, córtale, dude, yeah, like stop,
We wanna go to sleep.
You go to sleep, dude. So, and sometimes, we had to actually take the drums out of the house into the shop because era mucho. So he goes from the bajo sexto to the bass to the drums to the accordion, and he just dándole vuelta todo, right? So, and there's it's all him.
I think that's awesome, Marco, that you're able to do that, man, because, most kids, they pick up the accordion and they kind of stick there, or they pick up drums. But if you're able to touch all the instruments, right, especially the ones that are going to be backing you up,
yes.
you get to me, I would assume that you get a different feel for a song and for the music. Probably why then he gives you the look like, hey, you want me to take over or no? Okay, right? So what is your absolute favorite instrument to play, though?
I'd say my main two for sure are the drums and the accordion. Those are the main two.
Okay, but you got to pick one. Which one's your favorite?
No.
Oh, I can't pick any. Like, out of those two, that's too tough a question.
Oh, yeah, Bumper, even at school, they started up a choir there at the school we went to, the Sacred Heart there in Floresville, and they asked him to play the guitar. So he comes and tells us, hey, I'm going to play the guitar. And my wife and I looked at each other, like, you don't know how to play the guitar, dude? He's like, yeah, I'll figure it out. Sure enough, dude, he figured it out. The next week, ya estaba tocando there with the choir. I was like, so...
That's awesome. So definitely, man, God has blessed you with the gift of music, bro. And, some people have it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Some people can just do this. Like people who write songs and stuff like that. Sometimes I have to believe that God gave them the gift, because no matter, if you're not a songwriter or you don't play the accordion, pick it up and try to make it sound like that. Hell no.
No.
Can't do it. You know what I mean? And that's a difficult instrument to play. You got keys to push. You got air to breathe in, breathe out. When do I touch it? When it's going out? When it's going in? How long do I? You know what I mean? That's to me. I'm lost already. You know what I'm saying? I'm lost. But Marco, again, man, just excited to have you on the show, man. Because here, me and Eddie, we really try to push Tejano, Norteño, country, whatever, man. Just our cultura to the younger generation. And I think when fans see people like yourself on a show like this, it gives them hope. Like, hey, man, you know what? It ain't going nowhere. No matter what the haters say, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
We're right here, man. So what is Marco's absolute favorite group of all time? And this one you can't say, well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Your absolute favorite group of all time.
My favorite group, It has to be Intocable. I've looked up to them ever since I was like 2 years old. Like that's been my big inspiration.
Your go-to?
Yep.
So when you're walking down the hallways and if you have some AirPods on, more than likely you're listening to Intocable?
Yep.
And all your other friends are listening to what?
I don't know, pop or I wouldn't say country, but mainly pop or something.
And do you know any artists in the pop world like any that your friends listen to?
No,
That's-
I mean at least I don't listen to them. That's
But do you know them?
yeah, I'm here and there a little
Like
bit.
who? Give me one.
A lot of them are listening to like I don't know, like Taylor Swift or something like that. So that's
Hi, Taylor Swift. Yeah, let's say the girl Taylor Swift. No, Mark, the only reason I say that, man, is because I know that you love Intocable. And we had you last week. You did an amazing job with
Thank
those Intocable covers, right? And you want to jam one?
oh yeah.
You want to jam one right now? Demo, you ready or no? Or do you want? Do we need Marky to give you the look, bro?
Oh yeah,
Let me know.
Bumper. Oh
I
yeah.
had to learn it yesterday because he was playing. I said, well, I'm going to try my best.
Oh, yeah. And I was telling Joe, like, because we do a lot of TikTok together, and unfortunately, I'm the limiting factor on the TikTok videos that we do because he wants to do a badass Intocable song. I was like, hey, dude, that's too complicated. Algo fácil, right? So we'll do something simple. So whenever he comes along, I was like, Véntate, we got to record 2 or 3 videos or that because he can follow him. I'm limited, but he's actually the one, like Demo said, kind of produces. No, do this, do that, do that. I don't like that. Let's redo it. So como te digo, it's natural.
Dang. Well, we're going to see how natural it is right now. I mean, you got some big wigs here in the audience
Oh, yeah?
checking you out. You got a few, I think, what do we say? We're going to have 2 people watching tonight.
Yeah, 2,
So we
3,
got at
yeah.
least 3 people watching tonight. So give it all you got right now. Ladies and gentlemen from Floresville, Texas, Marco Triunfo.
1, 2.
Tenías que ser tú, tan lejos de mi vida, de quien viniera a enamorarme para caer en esta agonía. Porque tenías que ser tú, la verdad yo no me explico. Que en mi pecho si para ti ni siquiera existe. Por eso es que estás tan lejos, siquiera de mirarme. Mi corazón se ha empeñado en amarte en silencio y así matarme. Porque tenías que ser tú, interpretar este sentimiento, solo para matarlo lento. Si no sabes lo que yo daría por ti, porque tenías que ser tú, de callarme. Dime porque este amor no es cobarde, simplemente es que no eres para mí. Tenías que ser tú, la verdad yo no me explico. Porque te llevo aquí en mi pecho si para ti ni siquiera existo. Porque sé que estás tan lejos, siquiera de mirar. Mi corazón se ha empeñado en amarte en silencio y así matarme. Porque tenías que ser tú quien despertar este sentimiento, solo para matarlo lento. Si no sabes lo que yo daría por ti, tenías que ser tú, no sabes cómo duele callarme. Mejor que este amor no es cobarde, simplemente es que no eres para mí.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what, Marco, when you're playing, man, I was thinking to myself, this guy's 11 years old. Say in 10 years he's going to be 21, right? Probably have this kick-ass band. People going to know who you are. And I'm going to be a viejito still trying to do a show. Hey, mijo, remember when you were here, when you were 11, you know what I mean? No, but hopefully I'm not that old by then. Hopefully I'm still around, shit. You know?
Oh, you will be around.
No, man. Super, super great song, man. I was gonna ask you. So when you play, you're not you don't do la primera. You don't. Are you the first voice or no?
So right now I've been starting to do a little bit of segunda, and then slowly but surely I want to jump to primera.
Yeah, and do you sing in the shower or you sing at home?
Oh
or
yeah,
no?
I sing in the shower, yeah.
Yeah?
And then in the road trips and whatever.
Your dad makes you, hey, dale, let's go. Let me hear you.
I don't know. Do you?
Pues, do I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to, man. You gotta do it, bro. Because the more you do it, the more comfortable you get at doing.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like anything, like you play in front of crowds, you know, you get comfortable. I mean, I'm sure everybody still gets nervous.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, you think of my man G-Man right here. Here he is in this little music place we have here, and then next week or next month he's gonna be in some big arena in London with 100,000 screaming people, and here he is with 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the same
sure,
thing.
yeah.
You know, G, even if it's small, big, it's still you gotta do your job, right? Still get nervous. You got to that's it, man.
Yeah.
So Marco, what's the biggest crowd you played for already?
Maybe this Zapata, the Valentine's dance, right? Or no?
Yeah, so we got invited to, well, I say we, ¿verdad? Pero he got invited to go jam out with some
Hey,
guys.
make sure you correct them.
Yeah.
Say, hey,
Me, yeah.
We's a lot of people. Dale.
So he got invited to go play at a dance in Zapata, and there was a good maybe 200 people there. So, but a lot of people were very supportive, man, and that's something that we really, really appreciate. Que donde sea que a un bumper, I mean, the support is huge, is awesome. Anywhere we go, and now after he came out on the news, I know he gets recognized, so it's kind of weird. We've been at Hermes a couple of times. Hey, you're the kid from TikTok, right? Or you're the kid from the news. So, but everywhere, man, it's awesome. The support is huge.
And as a dad, man, like I know it makes you proud, but at the same time, te da un susto, like you a little scared.
But he's pushing me out of my comfort zone, so I would never be doing this on my own. So that's what my wife and I were talking about, that he's pushing us to do things we'd never done. So when we met you at the festival,
At the Conjunto
sí, at the
Festival.
Conjunto Festival, we saw you, y le dije, vente, Marky, vamos a echarle travesía aquí a Bumper para saludarlo, right?
Yeah.
And but you recognize him from the news,
Yeah, from
right?
the news right away. When he started talking, I'm like, hey, Vato, you're the kid from the news. But let's go back to that day. This is why I love Wacky Wednesday. So people ask, hey, well, Bump, how do we get on the show? Well, you got to answer trivia questions on the spot.
yeah.
And if you don't get them right, you don't come on. No, no te creas. But at this time, I met Marco and his dad, and we were talking. I remembered him from the news. And we talked about this last week too, right? I brought it up a little bit. So he was standing there. We started talking to him. He said he watches the show. I said, thank you. You know what I mean? We got to work on getting him on the show. I said, I tell you what, man. We'll get you on a spot as soon as I can get you, right? If you can answer one question. And those of you that are watching, because you're originally from Zapata, right?
Yes, sir, that's correct, yes.
He's originally from Zapata, Texas. So if you guys know, the greatest band of all time to ever come out of Zapata, Texas is Intocable, right? I mean, they made a living off of, their Zapata, Texas. So I asked Marco, I said, you know what? Your dad's from Zapata, you go to visit. If you can answer this question correctly, I will put you on the show in July. He looked at his dad like, I said, are you ready? Because if you get it wrong with it, we're going to have to wait. It's going to be a few months, right? He said, let's go. So I looked at him, I said, hey, who is the most famous person that ever came out of Zapata, Texas? He looked at me without a fear in his eye, without a budge, without nothing. He looked right at me and he said, Mario Mayhem.
Let me hit him, Joe.
Let me hit him, Joe. Let me hit him. He knew right away where I was going with the question. I said, you're on. We got him on right then and there. We said we gave him today's date to be on the show. And if you guys don't know Mario Mayhem, that's who he is. He got famous. He's the guy in front of the trailer. He said, come on, Joe. Let me hit him, Joe. Let me hit him. And he comes out. If you do TikTok, he comes out all the time. But to me, he's the most. I told Renee the same thing. I said he wasn't the most famous guy. It was Mario Mayhem that came out of there.
Well, I don't know about that. I think Intocable is a little bit higher, but
It's a joke, Marco. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Gets offended.
Man.
I know, not my Intocable.
Yeah.
It's a joke, man. Hey, since we have Joe here, right? Is he still behind me? Yeah, he's back there. We got to give him something to do because he looks a little bored. Hey, Joe. So you scour the internet, you scour social media. How did you come across this guy right here?
It's crazy because well, him and his dad does so much on social media, which I think a lot of up and coming bands really need to take note on what they do. They're very consistent on social media, and it's important that you're consistent, because if you're consistent, you're gonna get the attention. And that's what up and coming bands, everybody needs in social media, the attention. So that's when I started seeing his videos, and I was like, wow, this kid can jam, and his dad and everything, right? But here's a funny story, how I met him. So I played with Bobby Polido, right, on percussion, and we were in Floresville. We had a festival that we did that day with Bobby. So I was jamming out, right, and I looked to my left, and I saw them both sitting. I mean, not sitting, but standing on the other side of the fence, right? And I looked, and we made eye contact, and the first thing that came to me was like, and they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh shit. That's the kid from TikTok, Yeah. Right away, I told the security guard and who was, I think Jimmy Montes was walking by. Jimmy's the manager for Bobby, an incredible person, really nice, humble person. And so I told Jimmy, like, hey, that's that kid from TikTok. And then right away, he told the security guard, they let him in. And I was like, bring him inside. And they came inside, and they were standing on the bottom of the stage. And I told him, no, come up here. Súbete, come up here. So he came up, se subieron, right? They got on stage, and right away I told Marquito, I was like, no, get on there with me on the conga. So I told him, you gotta feel, being on stage, seeing toda la gente, you know what I mean? And, that's how I met him. And you know what's crazy is that I thought they were from the Valley. And they were
because of the way he played?
Yeah. I thought he was from the Valley. And then when everything finished, that's when I was like, hey, man, so you came all the way over here? No, because he told me, the dad, Marco, told me, no, well, we saw that Bobby was going to be here at the festival, and pues no, pues va a estar Joe, and I was like, hey, pues let's go check him out. And I was like, muy chingón, no? Let's go check out Joe, right? So
Bobby's just the extra, dog. He's just the extra.
So I was like, yeah, badass, man, that's cool. And I was like, dude, that was a long-ass drive, dude, coming from the Valley. It's like, no, we live here in Floresville. I was like, what? A kid from Floresville? No, hombre, cálmate. But look, check this out. You got 11-year-old and you got 15-year-old on the drums. I mean, that just tells you what's coming down the road. You know what I mean? So, hey, the future looks nice. An incredible accordion player and an incredible drummer at that young of an age right there. No, hombre, it's going to be good. I can't wait.
No, definitely, man. And Joe, real quick, man, how if an artist is interested in using your services, man, how do they get a hold of you?
I mean, I'm on social media. They can hit me up. They can hit me up, and then I can scare them with my prices, and then we'll see what happens.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You brought up a great point, man. 15 years old and 11 years old, right here, center stage. I know the cowboy hat's kind of covering Mig's a little bit, but Mig's hair is so beautiful. It's about as big as a cowboy hat, right there. If you guys can we get him, Eddie? Can we get Mig's hair just to show the waves off real quick? No. Oh, there it is. Mig's, look over here. Run your fingers through your hair, just for the ladies. Hey, there you go. All right. So Mig's 15 years old, right? We got Marco 11 years old. Again, man, the future is super, super bright. I love it, man. I love it. I love doing what we do, man. We love supporting La Onda Tejana, Norteño Light.
Yeah, Norteño.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Marco, if you had to put a label on yourself, this is an important question. There's a lot of big people watching. If you had to put a label on yourself, which way would Marco want to go? If you have a road that has a sign that says Tejano, a road that says Conjunto, Hardcore Norteño, it says Hardcore Norteño on there. and Norteño Light aquí para la derecha, what road are you going to take?
Think about it.
Hey, don't answer that yet, because keep that in the back. I want an answer when we get back. But here we partner up with our good friend, Mr. Rudy Trevino, on the top 3 Tejano songs in La Onda Tejana. We like to do them every single week. And this week, these are the top 3 songs in La Onda Tejana.
Hey, this is Rudy Trevino from Tejano Gold Countdown, and you're watching Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. And these are your top 3 songs of the week. 3.
Quiero volver contigo, perdóname, amor mío, sin tu amor no vivo, tengo frío cada noche que no estás.
2.
Me gusta estar contigo así, cerca de ti, hablar de amor, de ti, de mí, y sonreír, porque te quiero, yo sé que me quieres, amor, muchas gracias, tú no te imaginas lo feliz que soy al vivir junto a ti. Me gusta estar contigo así.
1.
Qué tonto he sido, separarnos iba en contra de lo que marcó el destino. Si lo más bonito que viví, yo lo viví contigo, hoy me pesa el orgullo. Tejano Gold with Rudy Trevino.
And those are your top 3 songs in La Onda Tejana right there with Rudy Trevino on the Tejano Gold Countdown, partnering up with Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We always do a great job with that. So those are your top 3 songs in La Onda Tejana. Solido holding on to that #1 spot. Marky, you were jamming that Solido song, bro.
Heck yeah, they're amazing.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
So if you guys, right before we went into Rudy Trevino's top 3 songs, I asked him a question. I said, hey, you got 4 roads in front of you. You got Tejano, Conjunto, Hardcore Norteño, and one that says Norteño Light. You can only go down one road. What road that's going to be, Mark?
I'm gonna break the rules a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a jet and I'm gonna fly over all of them.
Oh, snap. Okay. I wasn't ready for that. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I'm glad you said that. You know why?
Why?
Because labels don't mean nothing.
Nope.
Labels do not mean nothing. If you like the music, you jam the music. I don't care if you're a hardcore Tejano fan, Conjunto fan. If you like the way it sounds and it moves you, enjoy the music. Who cares what it's labeled? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't, give me some on that one. That was freaking awesome. What a great answer right there. 11 years old. How do you do good? You do good in school?
Yeah, I usually get what?
All
honors
A's.
roll?
Yeah, honor roll. He's all A student. It was looking iffy there during the competition because we're staying up late with the homework.
yeah,
But he did great. He did good. All A student.
Hey, Marco, let me ask you, man, about school. You know, I think I asked Miggs too one time when he was on the show. Like, you know, you say you go down the hallway if you have AirPods. I don't know if your school lets you to have AirPods, but most schools don't. But I'm just saying, and maybe after school or your, soccer practice, whatever. What's on your playlist, man?
But usually my playlist, I have a bunch of different ones. I'll have one that's like conjunto, so like Rubén Vela, Rubén Naranjo, Los Dos Gilbertos, Garcia Brothers. I'll have that one, and then I'll have like a norteño one, like Invasores de Nuevo León, Cadetes de Linares, Ramón Ayala. Then I'll have, like Intocable, Duelo, Costumbre. Then most of the time, I'll just have one that has everything. So I'll be listening to that one moment.
It just
it'll
bounces
be,
to another one, to another
one.
one.
Time
to another
one time would be La Mafia, and then the next one would be Invasores, and then the next one would be Intocable, and then we go back to La Mafia. And
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's great. So your friends, Mark, talk me through a conversation with the friend who says, "You're listening to Los Invasores? What the hell, Solido?" Like, what's a conversation like between two 11-year-olds when you got to explain to you, like, "Hey, man, I don't do Taylor Swift." You know what I'm saying?
honestly, probably nobody knows who they are, so I won't even mention that. I'll just talk about, I don't know, soccer, whatever, just whatever comes up.
But I want you to bring it up. I want you to bring it.
I try to.
Like, hey, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna say the word Forget Taylor Swift, right? Try this out, right? Or share your playlist. Like, hey, man, check this out right here, because that's how you spread the love, right?
Yeah.
Do a lot of your friends know you play the accordion and you
Yeah.
play music? I mean, of course, because they follow
Yeah.
you on TikTok, right?
Some of them,
How did the teachers treat you?
Oh, the teachers, they've been really supportive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They make you play a song for like an A? Like if maybe you got a B plus in something. Hey, if you want an A, come to the house, send it out there for my wife, and we're making an A right now.
I wish they would do that, but
No,
They don't do that, man. So you were talking about you knew Demo here since you were 3 years old.
oh yeah.
Right? Or your dad, yourself. Explain this relationship. Like where did you get to know Demo? Demo, you have your own band, or how did you get to know these guys? It's for all three of you got to answer.
So I used to live in Kingsville, and then one day I got a random knock on the door. Open it up, and it's Demo and his cousin, and they're asking me, "Hey man, we're neighbors here. We're just wondering, do you play? Are you a musician?" I was catching up. I mean, this is kind of random, right? It's like, I told him, yeah. So I said, I play the drums. I mean, but just a little bit. And it's like, perfect. We're looking for a drummer. Come on over. So we go over. We hang out, and that was in 2008. 2008. They didn't choose me as their drummer, right? But I'd rather be their friend than their drummer, right?
Yeah.
So and since then we've been hanging out, and then luckily then we moved. My wife and I moved to Floresville about 14, 15 years ago, and he started working in the Kennedy area, which is just south of Floresville, and it made this relationship just blossom. Because after Marky was born, started talking to him, hey, Marky le gusta la música, and then he started coming over, and like I said, I got a video. He's 3 years old, and he's jamming out on an electric drum set. Demo's playing the accordion, and I'm playing the bajo sexto, and that was the first video that we did. Marky has a lollipop in his mouth, thinking he's a René, right, with a toothpick, yeah. But yeah, and since then, it's just been growing, and then so we finally got him into accordion classes with my sobrino, Juan Solis, who plays accordion with Costumbre. So, and we had been talking about it since he was 5 years old, pero pues estaba muy chiquito. We thought he was too young, so we finally took him about 3 or 4 years ago.
I was second grade, so yeah, 8.
Yeah, so about 3 years ago, lo llevamos. Y Juanito showed him the scales, and from there, dude,
He took off.
he took off.
Okay, so let's rewind a little bit, because right now I'm blown, bro. No random dude comes to the door and knocks us.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, do you play music, bro?
That was random.
What made you go knock on this guy's door, bro?
Check this out. We were driving. No, it's just the true story.
Okay.
We're driving around, right, and we saw this OBS Chevy. It's a '94 Chevy, which I bought it from him. He had a big old sign, Intocable, in the back window, honestly. From side to side.
It wasn't
From
that,
the A.
no, not that
This
big.
dude has to be a musician.
Hey, Demo, how big was it? One more time for the camera. How big was it?
Side to side, he wrapped the truck, and I said, hey, this guy has to be a musician, a huevo. I don't know what he plays, but he has to play something. So I said, hey, what can you lose?
Right.
I knocked him up out of the way. I said, in case he gets mad or whatever. And salió, ya le, hey, pues, we did a little bullshit there. ¿Tocas o no? La batería un poquito. Dije, I knew it. Y ya, pues, empezamos, and then, but the band didn't go nowhere with that. And we just became good friends. And then Marky came along, and like he says, he started showing, signs that he was gonna be a musician. And yep, we were not wrong. He's doing it. He's doing it. And like he would play a lot of it just Intocable all songs. So hey, Marky, you need to open up that market, more. So he didn't play no polkas at all. I told him, Marky, start playing polkas. By in the next week, he probably knew like 5 or 6 polkas quick. He's amazing. He's amazing.
You sponge.
Hey, Timo, but how does it feel to jam with an 11-year-old, bro?
Hey, it's a trip. It's better.
So he'll tell me, Bumper me, say, hey, préstamelo, because Temo's got his own band, right?
Yeah.
Préstamelo, I need him for the weekend. Le dije, cálmate, he's not an object to be renting, ¿verdad?
No, digo, préstamelo, güey, para una peda. O hacer una carne asada. Dije, we're going to make money. Both of us, me and him. But no, you don't trust me. Le digo, hey, he'll be taken care of, he'll be in good hands.
Dice Temo, they got to go through me to get to him.
Let's go to the valley, cantar unos corridos,
Oh, man. Max Martinez said, Temo's not lying,
That's
bro.
my brother.
Saludos, tío.
Man, saludos to everybody watching, man. Everybody, this is your first time watching Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, man. Welcome. We do this every single Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, sometimes Tuesday, but more than likely on Wednesdays. We bring you the best in La Onda Tejana, Conjunto, country. You know, we do it all, man. We kind of do it all. Wacky, you're itching. You ready to play another one or no?
Yeah. I'm always ready.
We need
You
to
ready
put
to
Joe
play?
to work. Una cumbia.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because Joe's looking kind of bored
Yo,
back
I
here.
see.
That's why I asked him a question.
No, I'm good.
You gonna do a little cumbia or what?
Heck yeah.
Let's
Do
put
it.
this guy to work. Let's see what he's got. No que toca con Bobby Polido. A ver, let's see. Let's see what's going on right here. Dale.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hay unos ojos que si me miran, hacen que mi alma tiemble de amor. Son unos ojos tan primorosos, ojos más bellos no he visto yo. Y todos dicen que no te quiero, que no te adoro con frenesí. Y yo les digo que mienten, que hasta la vida daría por mí. Hay quien pudiera mirarse en ellos, hay quien pudiera mirarlos más, gozando siempre de sus destellos. Ojos más bellos no he visto yo, lejos del ángel que adoro tanto. No tengo dicha, todo es llorar. No tengo vida, no tengo calma. Me duele el alma de tanto amar.
Damn, son. Joe, I don't care what they say, bro. You got a little congi. You can play little congas right there, bro. It's a good job, man. With the Adidas on.
I'm still learning, man.
You're still learning? There you go, man. There you go. If you just joined us, man, we're here with Marco Triunfo. See, I tell you, by this night, I was going to have it right, dude. I know it says Marco Martinez. That's his school name. He's getting extra credit for having Martinez on tonight from his teacher for summer school. You got to do a summer school project, and this is part of your summer school project. People don't know that. You're doing a full production. You're learning about everything, so you got to get an A. We're gonna make sure that you get an A+, man. Marco, you know, you talked about your friends and playing and, you know, your answer to what style of music you wanted to play. Your answer was beautiful. Just want to fly over all of them, right? Where do you see yourself, man? I'm not even going to give you a year. I'm going to give you a little bit more than a year. Where do you see yourself in about 3 to 4 years from now?
You know, maybe having a group, start being able to sing, start playing gigs. Not necessarily like try to start making it a living, but try to make it incorporated towards that it's like part of my lifestyle.
So where it's part of your everyday, everything that you do. On the weekend, you're going to have a couple of gigs, right? Put some of that money aside for college.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm sure your dad's going to make school. That's always first,
Yep.
right?
So, and that's something that the musicians we've talked to keep telling them, Bumper, that, hey, nowadays you got online classes, right? Night class, hay de todo, ¿verdad? So there's no excuse why you can't go to school. So we struggled with that for a little bit, that conversation, pero ya que le dijeron varias personas, hey, la escuela, so ya lo tiene en mente. Even if it's, in music, whatever it is, ¿verdad? Pero que keep going, continue education.
Yeah, because in the music business, and I've learned this just by doing the podcast, right? I made so many friends that don't play an instrument. We got like Joey here, manager David Ligarza Los Musicales, one of my great friends. I've learned so much from somebody like that. G-Man, he runs a sound company. Like, there's so much business involved in music other than just playing an instrument and singing. There's so many moving parts, right? And education's important, man, because you got to know numbers. You got to make sure you're not getting your eyes poked. You know what I mean? But not only that, I mean, you just business-wise, if you get like a business degree, something like that, like just a general knowledge of business, man, it makes you for a well-rounded person in the industry, wherever you might end up. And so you say, a band, like, do you have a band already?
No, we know a couple people like them here. We've been able to meet a couple other people that play drums and bajo quinto and stuff. So we have a couple people that we might want to incorporate into a band. But right now we're just kind of seeing what we can do. Right?
Puro TikTok. I mean, that's what
TikTok,
we do.
Yeah.
And it's funny you guys keep bringing up TikTok, because me and Eddie, we talk about TikTok all the time, and we talk about how, I tell the artists, even artists that have been around for a long time, if you're not utilizing TikTok and you're in the music industry, you're doing yourself an injustice right off the bat. One, if you're not out there supporting the DJs that are playing y'all's music, you're doing yourself an injustice, right? Do you have anything recorded?
Yeah, we recorded one song with Jose Zamora, who plays with Zam Morales.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was willing to let us, record in the studio. And we were able to record Ella es mi droga with Temu. I did the segunda, and he did the bajo quinto and first voice, yeah.
Did you have to give him the look during the recording? Or no?
No.
He was good?
Yeah, he was really good.
No look and no money.
Okay.
Just joking.
No, man. Un saludo to Joe Avila from the Conjunto Music Hall of Fame tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Marky, and the reason that, I say that, a band, right, and I wanted to just talk about, 4 or 5 years ahead of time, because you're so young, man, and there's not a lot of you. To be honest with you, there's, like, if you go to the competition that you're in, you see a lot. But I will tell you, a lot of the, to me, and this is my own personal opinion, a lot of the accordionists that come from El Valle that do that competition, a lot of them are more hardcore norteño. That's, you could just tell their vibe, their everything of como se visten, everything, they're hardcore norteño. But I mean, I don't think we've had somebody your age like in this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it's been a while that I've seen somebody this young venture into this style of music and carry this look right here. You know what I mean? I mean, but you walk in the door, I know you're an Intocable fan. You don't got to have the sticker like your dad on the truck, but I already know you're an Intocable fan.
Bold letters.
Bold letters, hijo tipo.
And fíjate, our first experience con Intocable, we were at the Majestic when they were playing about 4, but not first experience, but a close encounter with them. We were at the Majestic Theater aquí in San Antonio, because they play every Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So Marquito was 4 years ago, ¿verdad? And I had talked to a buddy of mine from Zapata that are real good friends with him, Beto and our friend Pupis, and they called me. He's like, "Hey man, I want to see what we can do for you guys." And we never heard back from them till we're at the concert. Y luego de repente my phone rings and it's my friend Pupis. Dice Pupis, I answered during the concert. Dice, "Hey, te están esperando ahí abajo. Go." Rene asked for Marky to go down to backstage. Chinga. So we take off running. We left Marky and I, my wife and my daughter stayed behind. Nos fuimos solos nosotros.
They forgot about it.
You know, Marky.
He said, "I didn't have that sticker for no reason. Y'all stayed here. I'm gone."
So, and it was cool, man, because then they put him right there, right next to Rene. So, saludos a Rene. I mean, he's treated us, man, he's awesome, dude. Y estaba Marquito nomás con los ojos pelones viendo a Rene. Estaba Ricky, estaba Alex, estaban todos ahí. Marky's just there con los ojos, pues, los dos, ¿verdad? Like, damn, this is awesome, ¿verdad?
That's his idols, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome, man. That was the first experience. Y luego Rene gave him a chance to sit on the drums, take a picture with him, gave him the drumstick. So, I mean, that was an awesome experience.
How was his drum kit?
I don't even have any words. Like
So,
it's
so now the problem is that Rene's done a few videos where he's going through his equipment. He can HHH, the symbol, y que esto. So now he's going online. Mira, this is what I want. This is what I want. Hey, dude, you know, those are.
You gotta send the bill to Rene. Rene, if you're watching, man, te voy a mandar el bill. He wants the symbols. He wants everything you got, man. But hey, dude, those are great idols to have.
So,
right? Those are great idols to have. As long as you don't say as many jokes as that guy, you'll be all right, man. You'll be all right. Un saludo to Rene, Ricky, all the Intocable crew. It's funny we bring up Intocable, right? Because Intocable for me is well, we consider them norteño, right? And you know, when they cross the border, I always wondered what they consider them. Like, what are they when they go to Mexico and they show up? Are they considered a norteño band, or son tejanos, or what do you think, Temo? What do you think they call them in Mexico? Norteño light. Yeah. I think they call them tejanos because they're from Texas. That doesn't mean they play tejano music. They're just ahí vienen los tejanos. That's kind of the way.
In Mexico, they're just intocable.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're intocable.
Yeah. Do you work for those guys? Chinga, out of right field?
Gotta represent, man.
I got you,
Heck
Joe.
yeah.
They're incredible guys. But
But-
yeah, in Mexico, they're intocable.
So,
That's cool.
And that's something that we admire about them, because you see them perform and they're just professionals, ¿verdad? No tanto mando. No, they're not messing around. They're down to business, right? And that's why I tell Marky, I mean, that's a great example to follow, ¿verdad? Because you can get distracted easily, ¿verdad? So I say, man, that's a perfect example. They go to business. It is, at the end of the day, it is a business, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So when you're on stage, you're
watch Bumper
working.
and Bumper's Wacky Wednesday as a podcaster. You don't want to do it like that. Hey, Eddie, I haven't drank in a while, bro. I haven't drank since Cinco de Mayo, just for the record. God dang it. Well, speaking of music, speaking of Intocable, speaking of Costumbre and all these bands, Eddie does a badass segment called What's Bumper Bumpin', right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of a little bit of everything. We kind of showcase the music that's out there. If you guys haven't checked it out, we showcase a few songs every single week, and this is this week's What's Bumper Bumpin'.
It's time to check out What's Bumper Bumping.
Yo tenía un caballo, le decían el tuerto, le faltaba un ojo al nacer, pero al estar ciego no le importaba, siempre fue mejor para correr. Recorrimos fiestas, ferias y carreras, ninguno le pudo.
What's Bumper Bumping?
Vale, pero a mí me sirve. Me doy con que sepas que siento. Por más que meto el alma y cuerpo, te vas y vienes como el viento. No creas que ha sido fácil aceptar que el amor de mi vida ya no está. La neta sigue doliendo. Hasta despierto te sueño. No creas que ha sido fácil superar que tú me prometiste otro final, pero me dejaste solo y como diablos te borro. La neta no sido fácil, la verdad. Estoy dejando hasta casi de respirar. Dicen que te...
What's bumper bumping?
Bonita y peligrosa, de esas de bandera roja. Bonita y peligrosa, su cintura me provoca. Con botitas y tejana, yeah, yeah. Nadie puede con su aura.
And that is this week's What's Bumper Bumping.
Oh yeah, Eddie, that was a nice one right there. I need that on a long mix, Eddie, for the road home. I need that on a long mix right there. So I was asking you, some of these guys like De Paranda, those dudes. I've got to see them live in Milwaukee. I don't know if Lauro remembers De Paranda in Milwaukee. Probably not, right, Eddie? You missed it, Laura. If you remember De Paranda in Milwaukee. Probably not. But anyway, we seen De Paranda in Victoria. I've been with them in East Texas, Milwaukee. And one thing that I think, if you were able to put a young band together, one thing that band does that's super awesome, that I just find amazing is, one, they're all wireless. Everything's wireless. And those dudes put on a show. Like, the stage is constantly moving. Not literally, right? But they're moving around and they're getting the crowd into it. But they're still jamming the music. It ain't just like a dance show. They're still jamming some badass music, right? Music that you like.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you're ready. Marky. I'm gonna call you
What do you
Marky
have?
now. Everybody calling you Marky. I'm gonna call you Marky. I don't think you're ready, Marky.
What do you have?
You ready?
Oh yeah.
So sometimes when accordionist comes on the show, and they come in and I think they're real confident. Every now and then, I like to do Bumper's Accordion Challenge. Right?
All right.
And you want the good news or the bad news? The good news is that if you blow it out of the water, Eddie clips it, and we put it all over social media, and people just dig it. They're like, man, this kid is awesome, right? You want the bad news?
What is it?
The bad news is if you bomb it, Eddie still clips it, puts it on there. Right? He still clips it, and then you got to wait for all the comments. You know what I'm saying? But you're good because you're only 11. You can say, I'm 11, bro. Chill out. You know what I'm saying?
There's still a lot of haters. You'd be
Oh,
surprised,
I know. You don't got to tell me. I know.
See, wow.
Mark, you got to understand. The minute you put that microphone in front of you and you put that accordion on, you walk on any stage, you walk on in front of any camera, you got to know this is show. I learned the hard way. I used to go after every comment, and I'm just like, now I don't even care, right?
And you know
but
what the worst?
People could be mean.
Yeah, and you know the worst part? I'd see some not so positive comments on TikTok. Usually I just delete them or don't pay attention. But I found what the comment thread is that usually you go to their profile, usually the hate's coming from other musicians, ¿verdad? And that's something I really don't understand, right? I mean, you would think you'd support, pero son otros músicos, que le falló aquí, que el del bajo sexto, which is me, que no sabe, ¿verdad? O que le falta, ¿verdad? Yeah.
Hey, Miguel, you know about that, right? You're absolutely right, man. You know, people come on all the time, the sound and this and that. Tonight, just blame G-Man. Call him up, hit him up, Soundwave Productions. The sound doesn't sound right, hit him up. No, but I feel you, bro. And social media can be brutal.
It can.
You know, and you're right. People don't care that he's 11 years old. I find that the haters are always, you go to their profile, they got 2 friends. Mm-hmm. They got like 6 posts, right? And it's some like just random posts. Because my thing is like, if you're gonna call somebody out, you're gonna have the werewolves to say something to somebody. Like, okay,
show me that.
Show me who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But most people don't.
I know. And the first negative comment one time, he put on an Intocable drumming to an Intocable video. And most of the comments are, man, he sounds great. Que like este es el sobrino de René, ¿verdad? Que tío René, ahí que el sobrino. And there was some guy that put on there, digo, if he wants to replace René, le falta mucho. Pues obviously, he's 10 years old. You know what I mean? At that time, so.
You know what, Marco? I'm just gonna say one word. Raza. That's just how we are, bro. That's how it can be, bro. Awful, awful, awful. But you ready? You got the good news. You got the bad news. You ready? You ready to take that challenge on?
Heck yeah.
Demo can't bail you out, bro. You're on your own here.
That's okay. I'm ready.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Joe, you paying attention? Opening for David Ligas over here.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
First group. I'm going to give you probably 3 or 4.
Okay.
All right?
Perfect.
Your heart beating?
No.
No?
Not
That's what
at
I'm
all.
talking about. Okay, all right. First one. Start off kind of easy. You should know it. Anything from costumbre. Okay. All right. My absolute favorite band of all time, and I always throw this. I don't care what kind of accordion player it is. They got to know. Uvalde, Texas, Los Palominos.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to go a little bit down south, right?
Okay.
Anything from Los Dos Gilbertos. Oof. Okay. All right, now we're going to go a little bit north. Right? A little bit north.
Okay.
One of the masters of the accordion. Been around for a long time. Jaime Lianda. All right. That was pretty off a little bit, right? All right. This is extra credit. Extra credit because you brought him up earlier. Los Invasores. Y'all make some noise right there. I think that's an A+ right there. Hell yeah. Hey, Marco, make sure if somebody, when we clip this or you clip it or this comes out later and you find somebody say a negative comment, make sure you tag me under because we'll tag team them.
Yeah,
We got them. We'll go at them. You know what I'm saying? We got louder here. We'll put louder on them too right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We got your back, homie. We got your back. So if you just joined us, man, we're here with Marco Triunfo. But his name is Marco Martinez, but he likes to. So tell us a little bit about that name, Marco Triunfo. How does that come about?
So my great grandfather on my dad's side, so my grandpa's father, his middle name was Triunfo. And so it was Miguel Triunfo Martinez. So whenever I was born, my parents, they gave me Marco, which is my dad's name, and then they gave me Triunfo as my middle name.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
So, and we did that, my wife and I, Jackie, just kind of figured, we thought it sounded as a good name, right? And Triunfo, right, translates to triumph, right?
Yeah.
And when our daughter was born, we named her Victoria, right? And this is our little thing that my wife and I had, because we figure, you know what, set them up for success by their names already as winners, right? So triunfo, victory. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Un saludo to the 1000s watching. You know the 1000s, the DJs? Oh, say yes. Just say yes, Marcos.
Yeah,
say yes.
I do.
You know, all right. Because if you don't, they're not going to play your music, man. There's some popular DJs on from Houston, Texas. Un saludos to J1000, A1000, the 1000s tuning in on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. They're always showing us love. If you guys don't follow them, make sure you guys are following them on TikTok. The 1000s, they go live. They're like night owls. Probably past your bedtime. That's probably why you haven't seen them. They're night owls, and they jam it, but they always bring the jams, man. Timo, you ready for another one or no?
Let's do another one.
You want to do another one? Hey, guys, you guys got to know, I gave Timo the amount of songs we got to play, and he's already looking at the clock going,
Go.
I don't know, dog. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this one. So can we do a cumbia or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do a cumbia. I'm gonna change to DJ Kane real quick, pa que sepan.
Are you gonna sing? Are you gonna sing?
Hell no, I ain't gonna sing, right? But I want to get Joe involved because I don't want him bored back here. You got it, bro. Let's hear it.
Yep. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Me has hecho tanta falta, me siento tan solo. ¿Qué me estará pasando? Te necesito aquí. No puedo consolar si no tengo tus besos. ¿Qué me estará pasando? Hay corazón por ti. Me estoy enamorando hoy de ti, pero perdidamente. Yo que tanto decía que jamás me volvería a pasar. Me estoy enamorando hoy de ti desesperadamente. Yo no me lo esperaba, pero te amo cada día más. Me has hecho tanta falta, me siento tan solo. ¿Qué me estará pasando? Te necesito aquí. No puedo consolarme si no tengo tus besos. ¿Qué me estará pasando? Mi corazón sin ti. Me estoy enamorando hoy de ti, pero perdidamente. Que tanto decía que jamás me volvería a pasar. Me estoy enamorando hoy de ti desesperadamente. Yo no me lo esperaba, pero te amo cada día más.
Looking to purchase your dream home or what to sell your existing home? Call our friend Ricky Ray, the realtor, at 956-424-5724. He will help you get approved. No credit, low credit, no problem. So give him a call today at 956-424-5724.
Hey guys, it's Leo Correa with Grupo La Calma and Internet and Marketing Manager here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. Our General Manager, Mr. Anthony Patterson, a huge fan of Tejano music. So we are proud to announce that we are proud sponsors of the Bumpers Wacky Wednesday every Wednesday, guys. If you know anyone, family member, friends that is in the market right now, make sure you come by and visit us here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. You can visit us online, www.ronhoover.com. If you're in the market for a fifth wheel, we have both C classes, A classes. We have travel trailers, everything that you need to make memories with your family. Come by over here. We're located at 1529 East 2nd Street. 1529 East 2nd Street here in Odessa, Texas, or give me a call. Our cell phone number is 210-906-3796. We're here for you guys, and come by and see why everyone's talking about Ron Hoover of Odessa, Texas, your West Texas. Yes, guys. Vámonos.
Are you a disabled veteran unsure if you're receiving all the benefits you deserve? Contact Just for Veterans, Coach Retired Sergeant Major United States Marine Corps, Oscar Ornelas at 951-388-4072. With a deep passion for serving veterans from all branches, he specializes in VA ratings to ensure you receive what you've earned for serving our nation. At Just for Veterans, getting your disability claim processed is now straightforward, thanks to our veteran design system. Don't delay. Book your consultation today with Oscar Ornelas at 951-388-4072. Remember to mention you've seen this ad on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Just for Veterans, if you don't win your claim, you don't owe us anything. Your benefits matter, and we're here to help.
Imagine a porch that protects itself, a door that locks on its own. Imagine being in two places at once, lights that work like magic. Imagine what you could do in a home like that. Now, stop imagining. Call Laura Hernandez at 210-262-8402 to start protecting your family and home with Vivint today.
Blue Agave Travel celebrates its 14th annual Tejanos in Paradise Cruise Bahamas 2027, presenting another experience of a lifetime. Departing from Galveston, Texas on Carnival's cruise ship Dream, Saturday, January the 30th to Saturday, February the 6th of 2027. This exciting 7-day adventure carries you through the turquoise waters of the Caribbean,
Key West, Celebration Key, and Nassau, Bahamas.
Give us a call, 512-375-5711. Get your cabins now. 512-375-5711. TejanosInParadise.com. No passport required. It's time to celebrate with Blue Agave Travel and Tejanos in Paradise 2027.
Oh, yeah, you can't forget our home away from home, Gilbert's Mexican Restaurant. 410 in Marbach, 8138 Marbach Road, Suite 102. I ate there last week, Wednesday, when you guys were there. And guess where they took me for Father's Day? Back to Gilbert's. I think Ashley gave him a good deal or something. That's why my family took me to Gilbert's. No, man, I love Gilbert's Mexican Restaurant. The hobby special where it's at. You guys got to enjoy some of that food, right?
Great food.
2 enchiladas with carne guisada on the inside. You guys hear me say it every week. And the reason I say it every week is I want it to stay in your head, because when you come to San Antonio, you got to visit our friends at Gilbert's Mexican Restaurant, right? Great Tejano memorabilia, great staff, always a good time. Everything is good. There's nothing bad on that menu. Not one thing bad on it. They even got this one called the Big Back Special. Eddie, that one's not named after me, though, just for the record, right? But, guys, go check it out. Gilbert's Mexican Restaurant, 410 in Marbach. Let them know Bumper sent you. Ho! And we're back. Hey. Well, we don't have a thing, but we're going to talk about it. We don't have Fernando's, what do you call it? He's like, hey, que po aquí. Well, let me tell you guys. That's Mexican food, right? If you want like a different type of Mexican food, if you're a guy that likes pollos asados, dude, I'm just telling you right now. Pollos asado right here, you can't miss it. I always like to say this because people already know where it's at. Fernando, no te enojas. Right? You know where Taquitos West is on West Avenue? Don't stop there. Don't stop there. Just keep driving right by there, right? You're going to turn right on Bassi. As soon as you turn on right on Bassi, you're going to look to the left. You're going to see this place called Pollos Asados. Let me tell you, man. Everything, the fajita, the sausage, right? Everything is good, man. And the pollo, pues, But my favorite, there's two things that I like, Marco. Their beans and their rice off the chain. So I let my family get all what they're going to get. Y lo que sobra en la copa, I mix them. And I make my own little.
Con la salsa.
Yeah, with a little bit of salsita, some pollo. Dude, it's bomb, right? And guys, if say you're not hungry, okay, I'm not hungry, Bumper, but you're here in the area, you're hanging out on the west side right here somewhere, you're on West Avenue, and you want something cold to drink. These dudes have the best limonadas. Aguas frescas off the chain. Sometimes I leave work, and I got to come through here. I'll just stop just to get one of those cucumber drinks because they're super, super good, man. So stop by, show them some love. Pollos Asados right here. Fernando and all his staff, it's great food, man. You guys got to come check it out. Fernando, you might see him every now and then. Está atrás, he's making the tortillas.
A mano.
He's in the back making tortillas. But come check it out. Pollos Asados right here, West Avenue and Bassi right here in San Antonio, Texas. If you just joined us, we're live with Marco Triunfo, also known a.k.a. Marco Martinez. We're here with his dad. We're here with a father and son duo, Migs and Miguel, tuning in or filling in on drums and bass. We got Timo all the way from Kingsville, Texas, right? And behind me, Mr. Joe Almaguer on congas from Bobby Pulido. If you guys might know a guy named Bobby Pulido, you might see this guy every now and then on the stage. Well, not every now and then, all the time on the stage. What's that? Vote, yeah, hell yeah. Right? Might as well say it. Vote for Bobby, man. If you're in Beeville, San Patricio County, Beat County, Goliad County, or Furriel County, I got to start getting an accent going south now.
District 15.
District 15.
District 15.
Hi. Do you know other counties too, Joe?
Well, I know Gonzales is one of them. Gonzales, Texas. So, para toda la gente de Gonzales.
Beeville,
yeah. Well, I don't know all the counties, but
Refugio?
I know Gonzales is one of them.
Refugio,
okay.
Mathis, Texas. I can keep going, bro.
Let me call Bobby real quick para que lo siga.
Hey, but not Kennedy, bro.
No.
Not Kennedy. Oh, I don't know. Timo, how many years you been working in Kennedy, Texas? 2013.
2013, yes, sir.
So you were there before the HEB?
Yes, sir. I got to see the little one there.
You been to Kennedy, Texas before, Marco?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, Kennedy nomás era that light and the cross right there was a gas station, a little restaurant, the other gas station on the other side. That was pretty much it. And from one day to the next, I'm not lying, literally from one day to the next, the oil people came and that place blew up. There was trucks everywhere you could see, restaurants all over the place. HEP got bigger. It's crazy what oil can do to a town, man.
Yep.
So un saludo to all our people there in the 361. They're 361, right? Kennedy's 361?
I think 830 también.
No. Kennedy's 361. Come on. Neta?
Kingsville is what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 830, yeah.
Somebody help me out. I know somebody's from Kennedy, Texas. Let me know what the area code in Kennedy, Texas is. Me and Marco are having a bet right here.
Yeah.
Who can, right? The winner has to buy tacos. Yeah. From right here, Pollos Asados.
Yeah. So in with Temo working there, Bumper has been great to do that because Temo has his own band that he currently works with. So and that works great for me porque si le da chance a Marquito también to go play with him. So Temo, you want to talk about your band a little bit?
Yeah, we're out of Kingsville, Grupo Quineño. You know, we've been doing more private events. Slowly, but we're going. Right now we're in the studio recording. So hopefully we'll have something out and maybe we can come share it with you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Quineño, so if you guys don't know what that means, well, Quineños son they're the rancheros del King Ranch that have been in there generations after generations. So much history on the King Ranch, good and bad. Good and bad, right? Good and bad. But a lot of our people, a lot of our cultura comes from that area. Yep. And, we got generations after generations working that ranch, doing what their great-grandfathers done. So I love history, bro. Anything to do with South Texas, I love it. Not Michigan too much, Miguel, but South Texas, con madre. You know what I'm saying? Demo's voice has a nice sound. It's a mix of, what? Michael Salgado and Rick Munoz.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, he lives in Corpus. You might take him out to eat. You have to take him out to eat. Ricky Reyes, man. Saludos to my good friend Ricky Reyes. I got to have lunch with him, man. I hadn't seen him since we graduated preschool. I'm serious.
Really?
No te crees. I did put a picture of us graduating pre-K and a picture of us having lunch together. Hey, Marco, you know what? We're talking about education. That's the only cap and gown I ever wore in my life. Was when I graduated pre-K. Yeah. It's sad to say, but it's all good. I did graduate high school, but I didn't have the graduation ceremony. Alternative school, they didn't do it. You just walk down the hallway, give you a high five, get out. Vámonos. Marco, you got some more songs or what?
Yeah.
You demo was kind of like, hey, where we're at on the songs. Right now, if somebody wants to hire you, I know we got to go through your pops, right? How do we get a hold of you for any kind of event?
So I would say just go through our social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok under Marco Triunfo Music. Send us a message, and we'll get back to you on that. Yes. I mean, we're doing what we can. I mean, again, he's 11 years old, so don't want to burn him out either. But we're figuring it out. Bumper, this is all brand new to us.
Yeah.
Right, we're doing what we can. Like I mentioned earlier, kind of pushing my wife and I, the family, just out of our comfort zone. We're trying to figure it out. Luckily, I know Joe, Demo, been around in the industry for a while, so bounce ideas off of theirs. But yeah, hit us up on social media, and we'll chat.
Before we get into music, man, you brought up something that just light bulb turned on my head. And this is more for your dad. You know, you bring up your wife a lot, and you know, it seems you guys are, you know, a wholesome family. What is a conversation like, man? I mean, you know, I got kids. You know, my kids, I mean, the mostly play sports. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, oh, we send them to the sports camp, whatever, this, that, and that. But when you're a músico, es otro pedo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the people watching, man, like, what is a conversation kind of like with your wife when it comes to him and playing music, you know, and you know, furthering his career in this business, man?
It's ongoing. It's every day. You know, trying to figure it out. Bumper. It's obvious, right? That's what he loves, and I won't forget. I think he was 4 or 5 years old. We were arguing about something with him. Y dijo desde que estaba chiquito, dijo, that's what I want to do. Y luego he stops himself. We're talking about music. He said, well, that's what I want to do. And then he stopped and he says, that's what I know I'm going to do when I grow up. And that just kind of blew us away, the chiquito, right, telling us that. And so we're figuring it out, Bumper. Luckily, my wife and I, like you said, we talk about it. And like even for this, I was like, well, let's go. We don't know what to expect, but let's go. And we just want to be supportive, right? Si no pasa, que no sea por nosotros, ¿verdad? Because just provide all the support that we can. Y sea lo que Dios quiera from here on out. Luckily, I've come across wonderful people that have been helping us out. But the support, Bumper, it's just crazy, man. Just like another example there at the Tejano Conjunto Festival. We go to, because he likes to collect the caps de los grupos, right? So tiene Intocable, Duelo, Lucky Joe, tiene de muchos, ¿verdad? Bobby Pulido, La Mafia. So we go to Los Garcia brothers, and as soon as we walk up, la esposa de Joe's like, you're the kid from the news, right? You know, but we start talking and chatting. Le regala una cachucha también, ¿verdad? So it's, I don't know, man. It just, I guess we keep going because se acomoda todo bien bonito, bien padre, right? It's almost effortless, right? I mean, we talk to you. They're like, what are you doing June 24th? Like, well, shoot, I don't know. I guess we're going with you, Bumper, ¿verdad? So that's why we're not fighting it a lot, because se está acomodando todo like by itself. The support that we get anywhere we go, even like you said, we're the loners from the valley going to the competitions. Ya lo conocían los otros niños de TikTok, and the parents coming up to him and saying hi to him and taking pictures with him. So I don't know, man. It just feels natural. So we're just going with it, and my wife supports it as well.
That's what I was saying. Does your wife ever like, hey, Mark, like, calmala, like, hold up. I think we're moving too fast. I mean, everything can be fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only reason I bring it up, man, not getting personal, but because, you know, for other people to see that it's not just a kid putting an accordion and, hey, he nos timo y vámonos. No, it takes
teamwork,
a lot.
See, because my parents, de repente, hey, que el acordeón se desafinó, take it to the valley. So they'll go take it to the valley, go pick it up, come drop it off. Hey, que we got an event y que tiene que afinarla allá en el Valle con René Flores. And So, I mean, the support, y luego my in-laws también, para lo que se ofrezca. So, I mean, it just, como te digo, it's overwhelming, the amount of support. My coworkers también, I'm sure a lot of them are online checking them out, ¿verdad? Hey, que we got you, que Marky, pero muchos de ellos preguntando, how do you do in the competition? I mean, they don't have to ask, but it comes from them. So, but we do, the question that my wife usually asks that kind of grounds me a little bit is like, why don't you ask him? What does he want to do? Because yo ando acá, pues me hablaron de acá, que they want him to do this event, they want him to do that event. And yo les digo, sí, let's go. Pero she always grounds me, like, ask him if he wants to do it.
Right. Hey, Marky, what's your answer?
Most of the time, heck yes, let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about. Right? Hey, but so you got a tocada or you got a soccer game?
Mr. Avila.
All right?
Oh.
Yeah, saludos to Mr. Peter Avila watching right there from San Benito, Texas. So you got a soccer game or tocada? What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah.
So, ask him answer.
I'm gonna skip soccer. I'm gonna do the gig. Yeah.
Hey, and your parents will both back you up on that?
Yeah. Or a lot of the times I'll have, like, whenever we went to the Tejano Conjunto Festival, I had my soccer game. I took like a quick shower with the
Wipies.
Yeah,
Little
wipes,
baby
yeah.
wipe.
Yeah.
Wipe lo que hizo, yeah.
Yeah, and then I changed, and then we went to the fair, and then we came back, and I just relaxed the whole day.
Me and Miguel, we do those every day. We got running water in the house, but we just rather take wipey showers,
Yeah.
bro. It's easier.
Yeah, and so dude wives, yeah. Yeah, because that's actually what happened. Because a friend of ours that we met there, Miranda and Ethan, their family, they're from the valley, so we saw that they were playing. So pues vamos to go check them out. Y así pues right after the game, se metió la troca con los wipes, se talló, deodorant, perfume, y vámonos. And we took off to go hang out over there.
In case you run out of perfume, in case you run out of cologne, I know a guy. I'm not gonna mention no names. I know a guy. I see at least 30.
Oh yeah.
Just in case you need
Oh,
some,
yeah.
right? Just in case you need some.
We need some boots.
Oh.
Aquí estamos we're backstage at Cavender's over here, man. That's where we're at. We're backstage at Cavender's. Marco, I'm ecstatic, bro. Really, man. To see, you doing this thing, meeting you the way I met you and your dad. You're here on the show. I got to see you last week with our good friends from Asalto. It's cool, man. And you know what, man? In everything that you do from here on forward, your dad's just talking about how everybody's just kind of everything falls into place. Sometimes it's not the people, it's the guy upstairs, right?
Yes.
So I always like to say, sometimes God puts people in your pathway.
Yep.
Sometimes they hang out with you for a long time. Sometimes you just kind of meet them, go. Sometimes, they walk by you, they walk beside you forever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But God puts people in your path for a reason.
Yep.
And I believe that you're gonna do big things in this music industry.
Thank you.
Right? Hey, maybe your voice is never where you want it to be, but you go and find a guy that has this, your age, around your age, has this great voice, kill it in the accordion.
Yeah.
Ramon Ayala's been doing it for how many years? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Singing. So, like, don't look at it like that, right? Whatever comes your way, just keep going, man. Keep learning, bro. Be a sponge. I heard Timo say earlier, like, you're a sponge. That's how you should be. Continue to be a sponge. Even as you get older, continue to be a sponge. This guy right here, I've seen him since he was your age. And now he blows. I've seen him in
jams,
Vegas.
dude.
I've seen him in Milwaukee. I've seen him all over the United States. You know what I mean? When I seen him, I didn't even know who you had, bro. I see Miguel pull up and he's smiling at me. I'm like, a la madre. Then I seen Migs. I was like,
But Joe,
bass and drummer, bro.
Joe, I got a 2-for-1 special. Here you go.
Dang, Joe. Did you have to call a Metallica manager or no?
I mean, he's an incredible accordion player, right? Incredible accordion player. I mean, Miguel, his son. I mean, there's no words. I mean, they're incredible musicians and very humble persons también. And I've known también his Miguel's son. I mean, since he's 15 already. I think I met him when he was 10. I mean, So, I mean, that tells you a lot right there. I mean, the future is very bright in the music industry. And like I said, I don't want to put a name on it because, it looks very bright for the music industry. 11, 15 years old, so está con madre.
And like you said, Bumper, that God acomoda las cosas, right? And one thing that really impacted my wife and I after the competition, because, man, we were nervous. We were, bien estresados as leading up to it. And the whole time I thought, because he goes to the small little Catholic school in Floresville, right? So they pray a lot, ¿verdad? Rosary, todo. So, man, we prayed that whole weekend, that whole day. Y pues estamos bien nerviosos. To finally even Temo, I know he drove up from Kingsville to Houston for that event. And that kind of helped because he comes in and starts saying jokes and kind of ease some of the tension. But what really impacted my wife and I after the whole event, because anytime we go anywhere, we usually ask the kids, we ask Marky and my daughter Victoria, hey, what'd you like best about today, right? And just kind of go through whatever happened that day. And we asked Marky, is like, hey, what are you taking away from this whole event? Yeah, it was like 1 a.m. after the event. He said, Marky, what I'm taking away is trust God, right? And that just kind of blew us away when he mentioned that, right? I was like, wow, he didn't mention the honor accordion or the certificate. It's like, trust God. I was like, man, that's... So, but digo, las cosas, Bumper, como se van acomodando, it's like, man, we're just going with the flow.
And that's how you should do it, man. That's what we call, and nowadays we call that organically. You're growing organically, bro, on your own. You're doing your own thing. You know where it's at. Social media is where it's at, and that's how you do it. You know what I mean? And, we try too here at the show. We try to grow. We continue to grow. But we couldn't do a lot of the things that we do without the help of some of our friends out there, man. And one guy that's been a part of us since the very beginning, he's been sponsoring us, allowing us to do what we do week in, week out, is our good friend, Mr. Rick Valderrama. You know Rick Valderrama?
Yeah, I know.
Right? Rick, not only is he a musician, man, he's a mortgage loaner, right? Mortgage loaner, that's not even a word. He loans us. He loans money for a mortgage, god dang it. Rick Valderrama, man, if you guys are looking for money for a home, or you're looking to get into a home, maybe you just don't know all the big words and all that, hit up my boy Rick Valderrama, and it's real easy. If you're watching on your TV right now, it's something you want to do. All you got to do is turn your camera on right now, point it towards the screen, take a picture of that QR code right there, and it'll bring up all of Rick's information. You can hit him up, and then when you finally talk to him, you let him know that Bumper sent you and that you're interested in everything he brings to the table, man. Rick is an awesome guy, great guy to talk to, and he'll walk you through all the steps of buying a home, getting money for a home, fixing your credit, all those things. Hit up our good friend, Mr. Rick Valderrama. And don't forget, it's getting hot. It's already hot, baby. Pinnacle Air, my good friend Richard Trevino, 210-722-7231. That's 210-722-7231. Pinnacle Air, if you need your AC fixed, you need it serviced, you need to get your ducts clean, whatever you need to do, has to do with HVAC and air conditioning. Hit up my good friend, Mr. Richard Trevino at Pinnacle Air, 210-722-7231. And if you're ever injured, Marco, if you're ever injured when you get your license, somebody hits you, this is the guy you're going to call. Our good friend, Mr. Andrew Toscano at 210-732-6091. 210-732-6091. Great staff. Great guy. Just a down-to-earth guy. So if you're injured, you don't got to call all those big ones that you see on all. You want to call this guy. This guy he's very likable. You can talk to him. Very personable. 210-732-6091, Andrew Toscano. Oh, Joey, you ain't ready for this, Joey. July 9th to the 12th, baby. We're coming to Las Vegas, Nevada, the Westgate. We're going to be there live and in color. VegasTejano.com. If you haven't got your tickets, make sure you get your tickets for the Vegas Tejano Takeover 2026, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. Our saludos to our good friend Dave and Sarah Chavez out there getting everything ready for everybody to come on in to Las Vegas, Nevada, and come and support Tejano Conjunto music like you've never heard, like you've never seen with the Vegas environment. It's a great time. Make sure you get your tickets at VegasTejano.com. You can get all your tickets for this pool party. You can get your tickets for the Grand Violas Friday, the Grand Violas Saturday, the big event on Sunday, July 9th to July 12th. Westgate, Las Vegas, Nevada, the Vegas Tejano Takeover 2026. Oh, look at that one, dude. West Texas, here we come, baby. July 18th. Did I get the date right? I got it wrong. I don't know. The date's not even on there, Eddie. It's on there. July 18th. I was right. July 18th, the West Texas Blowout. Big Mark, you like freestyle music or no? Puro acordeon. I already see it in your face. You like no Stevie B, none of that stuff. No. Atimo, see, he was over there dancing already in the back. We're going to have Lisa, Frankie J, and of course our good friends, the Poteet Posse, David Lee, Garza Los Musicales, La Fiebre. They're all going to be there. Of course, I'm going to be the host. Very first time making my way out to host the West Texas Blowout. I've been hearing about this event for many, many years, so I'm looking forward to going out there and being part of this big event. So make sure you get your tickets at www.westtexasblowout.com. Maybe you can come for this, Mark. You play volleyball? It's not soccer, it's volleyball. Make sure you get your school supplies ready. Our good friends at Tejano Up Radio for their 4th annual Tejano Up Radio Sand Volleyball Tournament, bringing school supplies to kids all over San Antonio. All you got to do is bring some school supplies if you're interested in playing on the, you're interested in putting a team together and coming out to play. 210-213-2557. Already, we're getting ready, Eddie. You got me going already, bro. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I know it seems far away, but it's really not. August 21st through August 23rd. I think you're going to be there one day. I feel it. I feel it. Tejano lineup, Jay Perez, Grupo Stampede, Los Tex Maniacs, Shoot It, Grupo Rio is going to be out there, Texas Latino, Santiago Garza y La Naturaleza, Jenny B, La Raza Monterrey, Castigo, going to be out there in all the Tejano stages. And, of course, me and Eddie will be out there like we are every year. We look forward to seeing everybody in the Midwest. And, again, if you've never been to this event and you want to try something different, make your way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, August 21st through August 23rd for the Milwaukee Mexican Fiesta. I felt like I just sang a song, dog. I know how you guys feel, right? Speaking of singing a song, want to do another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. You got it.
And on this one, Bumper, I'll just tell you, como se acomodan las cosas. Temo and Marky have been practicing the song. It's from a norteño group that Temo follows, uno que se llama Hermanos Vega, right? Y they've been practicing it. Oye, como cosa de Temo ran into him, somehow hooked him up to Marky meet him. Y dijo, mira, Marky, toca la canción esta, ¿verdad? So he played one of their biggest hits right in front of him. I was like, man, he had just been practicing it like 2 days before, and it just worked out perfect. And the guys se quedaron like, wow, that's impressive, ¿verdad? Pero pues, thanks to el tío Temo acá, he set him up with that pretty nice.
Temo, you know everybody, bro.
Number a little bit. You know what? You want to hear a funny story before we play that song?
Dale.
You know, I go to their house, they invite me to go practice with Marky, right? And I eat supper for free. And
Yes,
then,
yes.
well, we ate there, right? And we were in practice, and his wife, Ms. Jackie. Hey, Temo, pues, thank you, for coming by and helping him. Yes. Y luego Marco, hey, one of these days you need to let me take Marky to the valley and stuff, right? And I looked at her and she's like, yeah. So I said, hey, Marky, pues, you know what? It's a done deal, me voy para el valle, una carreta asada con mis camaradas, que toque, get him some tips or something. All right, Jackie? Yeah. So I close the door. First thing I heard, you better not let him take him. You're going to take him. He's
going nowhere.
Hey, but it was funny, like, yeah, you better. Like,
hey, she didn't even let you take the last foot out the door.
You better let him take him. But he's going to go there one of the days.
Hey, man, you know what? Me and Eddie, we get all kinds of artists come in and tell stories, right? And just thinking of how young he is and going on the road, I think of like Joey Jams taking off with people like Excelencia. I mean, those dudes were party animals. Like, you had to be crazy to let this guy go, right? 13 years old. Papos, another guy from Excelencia, he gave a story like he woke up in the middle of the night, woke up his parents and said, hey, I'm leaving. Where? I'm going with these guys in the band. I'm going to Houston. I'm taking off, right? So you better not just get up and take off, right? You promise?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We got you right here. All right, let's jam.
1, 2, 3.
brazos son cadenas. Quiero que por fin mis manos hoy de ti se queden llenas. Y cuando el sol se esté ocultando y en tus ojos brillen las estrellas y en mi espalda sienta el frío de la oscura noche que se acerca, yo te soltaré despacio de mis manos y ya sin fuerza te sacudirás el pelo para que jamás nadie lo sepa. Nos iremos con el alba y con el cuerpo con olor a hierba. Quiero que nos confundamos como el pasto y con la hierba, como espiga y como árbol, como rama y hoja seca. No te salgas de mis brazos, que mis brazos son cadenas. Quiero que por fin mis manos hoy de ti se queden llenas. Y cuando el sol se esté ocultando y en tus ojos brillen las estrellas y en mi espalda sienta el frío de la oscura noche que se acerca, yo te soltaré despacio de mis manos y ya sin fuerza te sacudirás el pelo para que jamás nadie lo sepa. Nos iremos con el alba y con el cuerpo con olor a hierba.
Check. Okay, I'm ready. You do it again? Oh, yeah, baby, Marco Triunfo. Right here on Bumpers of Wacky Wednesday. Well, we come to part of the show where we say our goodbyes, we say our farewells. But I wanna leave you with something, Marco. Again, for me and Eddie, it's amazing to have somebody this young be able to play the accordion like you are, and just continue to learn, continue to do your things. I just want you to promise me one thing.
Okay.
10 years from now, when you're 21
All right.
and I'm 60, hopefully I don't have a cane yet.
No, I think it should be good.
It should be good, right? So when I'm 60 and you're 21 and you got your band and you're badass, you're going to play right here downtown somewhere or, one of those theaters like Intocable. I'm going to text your dad like, hey, you think I can get to the front of the stage? Or Gonzalo, just don't forget me, man.
Heck yeah. No, I'll bring you up, yeah.
All right? No, you don't got to bring me up. I probably won't be able to get up anyway. But just as long as you, I get in the front, I can check you out and say, man, I knew that little kid when he was 11 years old, man.
For sure, yeah.
And time goes by quick. I mean, I knew this kid, he's already 15, right? He's kicking ass, taking names. But honestly, man, I see big things for you. To your pops, man. Thank you for allowing us, borrowing him for a couple of hours right here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
As long as I come along, we'll take him anywhere.
Yeah.
They were letting him come with us.
No, man. Question for Marco: did you take lessons or did you learn on your own?
So I started taking lessons with my cousin Juanito, who plays with Grupo Costumbre.
Yeah.
and he showed me all the escalas and different songs and stuff. And then with that really helped me like take off, and that helped me be able to pick up songs and listen to like, okay, this song's in this tono and this song's in that tono. So it really, taking lessons really helped. And then now usually I can pick it up on my own.
And you just, like you said earlier, right? You just stay in your room,
Yeah.
do your thing, and focus.
My daughter Victoria wishes he would stay in his room because he doesn't, right? He comes over to the living room, y Victoria le dice, yeah, dude, córtale.
I'm trying to watch TV
Yeah.
here, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, man?
And
I got here first.
the funny story though, Bumper, during the interview, when Erica came over from KSAT, did the interview, she said, hey, let's do this, play soft, and then, I'll speak, and then when I stop talking, you can go ahead and play louder. So he did his thing, like a little tease for the news. Y luego, when they left, dice Victoria, he looks at Marky and is like, you've been able to play soft this whole time? Why don't you do that? And it was just funny, right? Because
that's awesome. So what I want to do, I know Miguel's not mic'd up, Miggy's not mic'd up, but you guys can just talk loud. I want Marky to go last. Starting with you, Marco. Any saludos, any thank yous, anything you want to do? The microphone is yours.
Yeah, just saludos to our family members, all our compadres, and everybody that is always supporting. Tio in Floresville, they've been very supportive of him. All the people from Zapata, we got a bunch of friends that super supportive. Pero more than anything, our family, dude, our family have been good foundation for us to work on this because we know they're reliable. We can always depend on our parents, on my in-laws, and like I said, just the support group that he has is huge, man. So if I go through the list of everybody, it'd be tough. Pero anybody and everybody who supported Marky, there's the family members, amigos, co-workers, de donde sea, man, the love that they've shown him. We feel the love. My wife and I feel it too, right? So we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Miggy or Miguel.
Just I want to say hello to my family, my beautiful wife watching. To the biggest support group that I have is my family. So thank you so much for always supporting me. And of course, to the team, the Raw Elements music group team, for always bringing the productions to the front line. So thank you for that.
Yes, sir. Timo.
Pues primero que toda la familia, my family, and all the friends that support us, that put up with me, and pues nomás a toda la gente que se ha portado bien y pues muchas gracias.
One more. Y primero, obvious, God, brother. God has provided, like you said, first of all, primero que todo, antes que nada. So the blessing of the music has been wonderful, and that's what we try to take whenever there's opportunity, que toquen misa, verdad, también, and kind of give back a little bit to what he's given, the talent he's given them, and be able to bless other people. So God above all.
Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to the A1000s.
There you go. Hey.
Shout out to my mom in the comments.
How about your dad?
Dad as well, but he's always with me. He's always with me, so.
That's right, baby. I'm always with you.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to A1000s though. They always like supporting our music, and they always like to support in general. So, thank y'all for that.
Yes, sir.
Joe, wake up, Joe.
Joe, wake up, Joe. Joe, it's your cue, Joe.
I'm watching the soccer game. Pero
who's winning?
2-0, Mexico.
2-0. Mira, no, pues, I mean, I just want to say to Marquito and his dad that, I mean, the dad's already doing the mom. They're doing an incredible job with Marquito, so échale ganas. I mean, the crazy thing is that a lot of people don't tell you in the music industry is that being in the music industry, you got to have a lot of patience. Patience is what counts in the music industry. And, just keep on doing what you're doing on social media. I mean, está con madre en what you're doing. And like I said, you're getting the attention. You have Bumper. And it's crazy because God's timing está con madre. Because I sent Bumper a text in December.
I remember.
And ¿y dónde estamos ahorita?
Yeah.
So God's timing está con madre. So, I just got to say that there's a lot of people in the music industry that are looking at you.
Thank you. Y en eso, Bumper, when I called him, like, hey, let's go on Bumpers. We just ran into him June 24th. He said, pinche Bumper, nunca te habló back in December. But again, the timing is perfect,
Hey,
man.
God's timing, man. And before we call it night, I want to thank again Fernando Joey, all the staff here for allowing us to shoot here at Musica. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and we're gonna be here quite a bit in the next coming weeks. This might be our home away from home again. We got a few shows that we might be doing. Matter of fact, I know we're doing from here. Fernando doesn't know, but Joey does, so they got to talk it out. But no, man, it's been a great night, and also I want to thank G-Man, Richard, Soundwave Productions, came in clutch. You're borrowing a music guy from one of the biggest country artists right now that's touring, and he's here with you. So it means a lot. He's part of our family. Richard as well. We adopted Richard a couple of years back. He's part of our family. What's that? You got a hat? For me? Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mira, ahí está.
Oh, that's your crew? You want me to put it on or bring it over here? I'll wear it. Oh, it's for him. Great. Because he collects hats, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Let me put my hat back on it. Well, because you collect hats.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, honestly, I have this one. I'm like, what? Okay, whatever. You collect caps, right?
Heck yeah.
Well, Richard is he's a big part of the team of the Mike Gonzalez, equal to Jimmy Gonzalez and the Iconics. And he's gifting you that hat right there.
Thank you.
To add to your collection.
Thank you so much, yeah.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Well, Joey también. He got more hats. Here we go. Hey, he picked that one up and I said, wait, hold up, dog. No, I wanna thank everybody who tuned in, man. I really want to thank the people who watch the show every single week. That make this part of their weekly. And I know the last couple of weeks we kind of been off, but that's the way that things go sometimes, especially when we want to do things live. We don't record anything here. We do everything live. And so, what you hear is what you get. And tonight's been amazing, bro. It's been absolutely amazing. Again, Marco, I really look forward, man, to seeing you grow in the industry. And seeing where you go, like how high you can get. You know what I mean? Just don't forget who we are. Keep doing good in school, man. And again, if you guys are just watching, make sure you follow him on TikTok, on all his social media platforms. Make sure you follow him, show him some love. When you start seeing his name in a marquee or you see his name real small, hey, vato, I had to bring that up. Some of you guys are getting carried away with this AI shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse my language, man. I'm sorry, but some of you guys are making these flyers for AI. They don't even look like the people. I'm like, damn, that dude got a facelift or what? What's going on? Not mentioning names, but I'm just saying, right? Like, take it easy, man.
Hey, but would you rather pay $0 or would you rather pay $500 for a graphic designer to do that?
Well, you're the guy making.
No,
wait a minute. You're a guy.
You're
a guy making flyers for people. You should be the guy saying, "Yeah, man," but you're like,
hey,
"No, would you rather?"
I mean, I think if there's a cost savings in AI and they can take advantage of it, and they can save $500 or $30 or $50, and they can use that for their advantage. Hey,
I get it. Last minute, or you're gonna do AI, but at least make the people look for real. You know what I mean? Make them look real. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the prompt.
Yeah, that's what it's
Oh,
about.
yeah.
We usually end the show with a song, right?
Yep.
And we're gonna be right on the amount of numbers that I told him. Right? I was right on the amount of songs that I told you we were gonna play. But again, to everybody who tuned in, if this was the very first time you watched the show on behalf of Marco, his family, or Timo, thank you guys for joining us. We do this thing every single week, right? Every Wednesday we do the show live. If we don't, something's come up, an emergency or something like that. But for the most part, we're here every Wednesday. We try to remain consistent. Marco, Big Marco, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And before we call it a night with one more song, a big round of applause for my right-hand man, Mr. Eddie Hernandez, producer of Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. He does an amazing job making us look like $1 million, right? You guys have a good night. We're going to end right here with Marco Triunfo.
1, 2, 3.
see you guys next week. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you.